Okay, so I thought I'd answer this question here. And again, it might be a bit of a roo ramble, but stay with me if you want to, and let me know if you have any questions at the end. So here, also Disney blanket, because blankets are life. And what is the weather outside at the minute? It's meant to be spring, but it feels like winter. And there's Willow in the background there. Willow, gonna come round? Round? One sec, my dog's trying to get down. Good girl. You gonna come in the video? No? You want to sit right? I mean, that's really helpful, Willow, because, you know, I do need to record a video. And do you want to say hi to everyone? Yeah? This video might be about Willow now. Willow! Sorry, back to the actual question. So here, you were asking me about the hardest thing to do with the tube. So to explain, sorry, I have 1 second. So this is my Hickman line here. I'm wearing totally the wrong top for this. It's a double lumen Hickman line and it sits at the top of my heart. And then ignore how red my jejunal site is. This is my jejunal tube in my small bowel. In my jejunum, and this is my peg in my stomach, and then this down here is my catheter, my SBC catheter. So those are all my tubes and lines. Also, if anyone's asking, this scarring is unfortunately from hot water bottles and heat. And yes, that is why all the rashes are there. And you add on mast cell activation syndrome and it gets a whole lot worse. So yeah, what is the hardest thing to do with your tubes? Is anything more or less challenging now? So at the beginning, I think it was big accepting the tubes and lines, because when you have a body and suddenly these foreign bodies are put inside of you, even though they're there to keep you alive, it's a lot to adjust your head and get your head around. And at first I had on the face NG and J tubes, and then we moved on to obviously putting them in surgically, and then the catheter. And I remember a friend, over 10 years ago when I first had a catheter, I had my bag on the bed of urine, and they said to me, oh, that's disgusting, can't you cover it up? And I laughed it off. Cried. After they went home, I just cried, and I felt like I'm disgusting, I'm awful, oh, it's urine, oh my God, no one's going to want to be with me or see me or even be my friend. But then, do you know what? And it helped people online, and I'm hoping that I can be one of those people who can help others who are at the start of their journey with a tube or a line or feeling different or being unwell, and I can show them that they are more than just that, and they are beautiful still. And those people in your life who say those sort of comments, they are not worth your time or money or energy, and they don't get it. And yes, it's great they don't get it, but they do not understand. You need this catheter to keep you alive. I need these tubes and lines to keep me alive right now. And yes, they come with their own risks and problems, but right now I'm alive because of them. I'm able to do this video because of them. I'm able to walk Willow down the street because of them. And I started looking at it like that, like I'm a survivor, and these scars are part of my story, and I can use that to help other people. And then I started doing talks, public talks, public speaking, which I love doing, if you can't tell already. And I went into schools, brownies, guides, scouts, church groups, and telling my story helped me to kind of give me my power back, and me to take that power back, because illness takes a lot from you. Your independence, your life, your time, energy, feeling who you were. You feel lost, kind of what's your identity again. So that kind of helped me regain my power. What's more challenging now is, unfortunately, because of my health and the deterioration of it, the tubes and lines, they come with more risks and more problems, and that is difficult to get my head around sometimes, that these things are keeping me alive, but they're also shortening my life at the same time. And I've gone into that in another video, but yes, I hope that makes some sense. It was hard to kind of answer your question, to know exactly what to talk about within that, but if there's something specific about having a catheter or a peg, a tube or a jejunal tube or a Hickman line, or having tube feeding or IV nutrition, TPN fluids, or just coping with a chronic illness, because one thing that I will say, you do not need to have a tube or a line to be ill, okay? I have friends, and a friend who's very, very poorly and is palliative like me, but she has no tubes or lines. And then I have lots of tubes and lines, and I'm just as sick. And then I have friends who have some tubes, feeding tubes, but they're doing really well and they're stable and they're not at all life limited. I really hate the competition world and illness Olympics. Doesn't matter. The sickest person is dead. They're gone. I don't want to die. I want to live till I'm 101, partying in my old people's home. Please don't do that. You matter. Your voice matters. Your condition matters. Diagnosis or not, tube, line or not. you matter, okay? And I hear you and I see you. Just don't get involved in any of that drama, please. I ain't got time for that drama. And this is my hair looking fly today, by the way. Yeah, hope that answers some of the questions. Yeah, but it is challenging. And I have days where I do look in the mirror and think, oh my gosh, you know, and I struggle and I want to hide away, and that's okay, even after all these years. But I also have days when I get up and I'm like, I'm going to slay the world today, and I wear a little crop top and not show my tubes off. I'm not showing them off. I'm not ashamed of them. I don't show them off, but I'm also not going to hide them because they're part of me, and I'm not ashamed of that. And you shouldn't be either. Anyway, I've rambled on enough. If you're still watching this, #RooCrew. I love you all so much. Thank you for supporting me and just enjoy my videos, hopefully. And yeah, any more questions, let me know, and I'll try and answer them. Sometimes it can take me, sometimes I can do it straight away, other times it might take me a week or something, but I will always try and just post again if I've not done it. Okay. I love you. Mwah.